Happy Monday, fish keepers, and welcome to the day in the life of running a tropical fish tour. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. For me, it was a little bit of a mixed bag. We obviously moved that big rig into my garage. Nothing went wrong there. That is a positive. Unfortunately, I broke my laptop. That is a negative. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag for me in the weekend. The laptop is still functioning, can't move it, can't close it, so it's going to have to stay here, which means no work at home anymore. Bugger! What a shame. Right, let's work out what we're going to do in the day in the life of running a tropical fish store that is closing down. So we've got this big gaping gap now, where the old big rig, big monster was. I'm going to sweep the floor, tidy this little area up here. Saffie is coming in today, so we will just walk along over here. We'll get Saffie to move that bus. We'll get him to move the guppies out of here. And that is basically all of the fish out the back ready to go. And the rainbows, which I'll do at the same time. So me and Saffie are going to move some fish. Saffie can move these ones and I'll move the rainbow fish. So once we've got that done, that clears that out. That's basically all of the stock done, and then I need to make up my mind on what it exactly is I'm going to be doing. We will do a fit check when the lights come on in here. We're moving a lot of fish in and out over the last little while, so I want to be on high alert for any issues that might have occurred. Any frogs are clearly happy to see me. It's definitely not a banana in their pocket. Yeah, so a lot of moving in and out of fish, so I want to make sure the health is still up there, there's no diseases happening, no stress related issues that are coming through. So we'll do a fit check on all of the fish in here when the lights turn on. Plant orders have to be done because it is Monday. I'll do that very, very soon. Also going to order some medication as well. Again, closing down, totally understand. Medications are the kind of thing, oh shit, my fish have got spots, I need to fix them right now. So, you know, kind of thing you got to have on hand, especially while the door's open. And if we have to take a hit on that or remain online for a little bit, that is what it is. Also, I've done some maths, believe it or not. So the other week I said we will move this tank and then we'll try and fit out as much as we can in my garage at home. Well, as it stands, this is here. As long as my measurements make sense, well actually are true and correct. I didn't measure it twice to cut once. I'll measure it again later today. Anyway, this fits along the one wall. This here fits along one wall. And that leaves me 1200 along another wall. So, I need to work out what I can do in that 1200mm space. I could possibly put something like this, a rack in there which will hold me, what's that, 8 species of fish. That's a good option. Or I could set up something like this, 2 3-foot tanks in there. Could make that work. None of these big racky things would work, they're not. No, maybe. Ooh, maybe one of those racks would work. Anyway, and the other option would be to put like this wee display tank in here. So the idea behind all of this is basically hold fish, as many as I can, the ones that I don't want to get rid of, the ones that I like, the ones that I love. I'm a hobbyist like you, so that's what that is, and also to hold plants. So maybe that'll happen, we'll just have to work out the maths on that. I'm definitely going to measure one of those racks. Oh, it might be too big. Anyway, this is a conversation I can have with myself off the camera. It is time for today's algorithm engager. This is where you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. I've just started throwing that one in there. But then I'm going to ask you a real simple question, and you're going to answer said simple question. Because by answering the question, gets more engagement. More engagement means YouTube show this video to more people. You show this video to more people, then inevitably the YouTube machine shows more people the Fanatics Friday coffee date, which is a hell of a good time. If you don't know what the Fanatics Friday coffee date is, it is where we get people from around the world aquarists that love aquariums just like you, explorers, aquascapers, breeders, you name it, we try and get them on here and we talk about fish, because everyone loves fish for a good couple of hours. It is worth it, it is a hell of a good time, and I really appreciate you liking this video, subscribing, and answering this question. So today's question of the algorithm engager, I got this brand new hot sauce that I haven't tried before over the weekend. I've seen it in the shop a lot. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy it today. So it's a Blueberry Reaper. New Zealand made. Anyway, are you a chili head? Do you like having your face melted off by hot sizzle? Whether it be peppers, whether it be sauces, whether it be hot spicy food. Are you into that? Because I sure as shit am. I love the hot sizzle. I'm into the chili willy stuff. So are you a pepper head? Do you like your face being melted? Or do you prefer your food a little bit mild? Maybe cracked peppers a little bit too spicy for you, just like my wife. Let us know. Into the spice, not into the spice. That's what we've got for today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and answer the algorithm engager. Let's crack on with the video. Just dawned on me, as I've been doing my plant order, that we are now into pond season. Generally speaking, we don't carry pond stuff. Do pond plants and pond treatments. This year, there we go, hold the line, caller, steady on. This year I won't be ordering pond treatments because that is the kind of thing that I will end up being stuck with and unneeded. It's not like Prime, for example, or Flourish, or like Sarah Foods that fly out the door. Although it is pond season, they don't sell well enough to continue on. So pond plants, 100% we will continue to carry because they do move really well. Pond products, not so much. So as part of the way we're closing down, that's the kind of thing that we will be discontinuing and not carrying. So yeah, just a little look on mindset and how we're going to be using the next little period of trying to continue to keep cash flow going, to continue to pay what we need to pay while we're having to pay it, but then not being bogged down and stuck with a whole bunch of stuff. Unless, of course, someone comes in and say, can you get me XYZ? I'll chuck it on my next order. That'll be sweet as, but to have it on the shelf, we won't be doing that with the pond range. So yeah, things are still available. If you do want me to order stuff, by the way, in New Zealand, no dramas, I can get it. Fish, same thing. Products, no dramas. If there's something we don't have and you want us to get it for you, I can do that. I'm still ordering from all of my suppliers all the time. Plant suppliers I'm ordering from every week, and most of them have fish, most of them have dry products, so it's not like we're not able to get these things still. So yeah, if there is stuff you're still looking for, products you're looking for, send us a message. I can still get them in for you and that kind of stuff as well. Plant orders done. Well, I haven't emailed them off yet, but we have lodged them, recorded them, so that is nice and simple. I'll get that done next. Once I get the plant orders done, I'll be setting all the live streams up for this week. This week, the three Let's Talk Aquariums are talking about what Ryan needs to do to start breeding L number plecos. This has been voted by the watchers. Ryan, I know you don't watch this, but don't hate me. Hate the game. That is what the people wanted. That is what we are doing. And for the Fanatics Friday coffee date, we are doing a Mud Skipper special. So the guy we've got coming on is all about the mud skipper life, so that'll be really interesting. They've become relatively popular here in New Zealand over the last 6 months or so when an importer has started bringing them in, which is pretty spectacular. But there appears to be a little bit of misinformation and contradictory stuff hanging around about it. So how did we chat to this guy? He said he's keen as to come on and to talk to us about mud skippers. So if you're into them, that'll be a good time for you. The old coffee machine's me eating the coffee beans again, and the coffee jar is empty. I don't have myself a lolly jar or a biscuit jar or anything else. I've got a coffee jar. Guess I'm going to have to fill it up. Woo! Seamless. She's not filled till she spills, according to urban legend. No, I'm not going to be able to close it. Oh! Oh! Ooh, 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 and this is the point where people leave the video. Oh, I did it! I did it! Wow! So, at first basic glance, everything is looking pretty good. Peachy keen jelly bean, nothing screaming out like there's any issues going on. I'll have a proper inspection with my coffee, and I'll get back to you. But the first look, it looks okay. Also did my plant orders and ordered some fish. Again, seems probably counterintuitive because we're closing, but there's some fish that some people were looking for. Cardinal tetras, rummy nose tetras, green fire tetras, all asked for. Also had some people asking for some honey grammies, so we got some of them. And I may or may not have bought myself some corridors. Shh! Don't tell my wife. It's going to make life a little bit harder. That's okay. I like corridor tiny. No real sign of the sun today. A little bit-ish, but not really. Definitely got the sign out though. Toot toot. 11 AM. Let's get it on. Some sort of crazy mystical car down the other end of the street. Can't see it. Oh, I can definitely hear it. So yeah, tickety-boo. Away we go. There it is. Mystical cars. Polar parrot fry are just ticking along nicely. Doing their thing. Still not really big enough to sell, but at the moment it's not too much of an issue. Same with these little Hoplosoma. I think they're it. Hoplosoma anusis. I might be getting that right, might be wrong. Rainbows are the same. Needs a heck of a good clean up in there though. Yeah. There's another one in there as well. But yeah, here we go. Monday. Me and Saffie's here. Let's sneak up on him. Saffie!
Hi.
How are you, buddy?
Sad.
What are you sad for?
Close. I don't want to close.
I understand. I don't want us to close, but it is what it is, buddy. We'll be fine. Life will go on. We'll be okay. And if we remember the good times and enjoy the time we've still got, it'll be okay. See, that brought a smile to your face. Right, what have you been up to this week? What did you do on the weekend?
I hung out with a family member on the weekend.
Nice. What's for dinner tonight?
Burgers.
Burgers! Delicious! Beef or chicken?
Beef.
Beef! Delicious. Tomato sauce?
No.
What? Cheese?
Yeah.
Nice. Mustard? What? Gherkins?
No.
What? Onions? What? So beef and cheese.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good. Still gonna have some chips?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, I'll let you crack on with what you're doing and we'll get through the day and we'll get some stuff done.
Okay.
Daylight saving starts in New Zealand this weekend. That means that all of the upcoming guests have got a different start time than what they had a month, 6 weeks, 2 months ago when we set the Fanatics Friday coffee dates up. Awesome. So I'm going to go through and send everyone emails, messages and say, hey, time's adjusting. I don't know what time it's going to adjust to because I haven't quite worked out the clock maths yet. But I'll be in touch when it happens. Luckily, this week is normal. Although, lucky it's this week is normal, but if this guy's from New Zealand, which would have been cool if it was next week, because that makes it a little easier. No, I'm rambling. Anyway, so it's going to adjust everything, so I've just got to go through and get hold of everybody and say, sorry, the original time that I gave you is going to be wrong, but I don't know what the time is just yet. That's a fun conversation to be had. Hopefully, we have no issues with scheduling because of which. What are we up to, buddy?
I'm just feeding the fish some rapashi.
Rapashi! Brings all the fish to the yard, yeah?
Yeah.
It's quite fun watching the big boys eat the rapashi, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah. Doing the rounds with the rapashi. Once we've finished feeding it out, we're going to make some more, aren't we?
Yep.
You legend. Also, buddy, I'm springing this one on you. We've got to have a wee thought pattern of what you want to ask the people. Alright, you don't have to think about it now, but we'll think about that at some point throughout the day, alright? Okay. Alright, mate, I'll let you keep feeding on.
Alright, cool.
Time for the unofficial Alderson's Blueberry Reaper Hot Sauce review. Away we go. It's warm. It's getting warmer. Struggle to taste the blueberry. It's definitely beginning to warm me up. It's not stupidly hot, but it's still early days. I feel like I want to do something dumb like eat a whole teaspoon of it. And do that. Okay, took the fun stopper off, water spoon, let's go. Get a bit of blueberry at the end. Definitely get a lot of Reaper. It's warm, definitely hot, but not as hot as I was expecting. I had far hotter Reaper sauces. Definitely not downplaying the temperature in there, it is warm, but I've had hotter Reaper sauces. I think they've balanced flavour to heat on this one really well. It's a really nice sauce. If you're in New Zealand and you like some spicy sizzle, give that one a hoon. It's very tasty. Slight oversight on my behalf. Ran out of poly boxes. I have enough to get one order of fish out, but not the other 3 or 4. Far from ideal. Good one, Richard. Looks like I'm going to be having to do a wee rush to the polybox dump place tomorrow, see if I can pick some up, and I'm going to order some this afternoon so I can fill the orders. Yeah, not the smartest thing I've ever done, but unfortunately it has happened. So there will be a couple of people waiting for their fish an extra day or possibly 2, which I very much apologise for. Look at these pretty flowers. Pretty cool. Saffie has been and gone. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask him a question to ask you guys, so I apologise for that, and I'll apologise to him next time I see him. We got sort of inundated with customers coming in and stuff like that, so the time didn't quite work out to do that. I can, however, confirm that he did this for us. Cleared the lines. Good work, Saffie. So now we're all basically empty through here and through here and nearly through here. So yeah, chugging along quite nicely as far as clearing tanks out and clearing stock goes. Orders packed. Thank you everybody who shopped with us over the last basically Thursday, Friday and the weekend. Really appreciate it, and sorry for the people that are waiting for fish that I was not able to send. My bad. Sorry. Just had confirmation at least one order of plants is turning up tomorrow. Well, been sent today, should be here tomorrow. Hopefully, because it's gone with fish. Generally speaking, when I do the order early enough, the other one with the oxygen weeds and the lilies turn up, so that'll be 2. And I think the 3rd might have also made as well. Tomorrow, we might be able to pack some fish. Pack some plants. So that is freaking exciting. It means we should be able to clear the entire order board early in the week, which is always really, really nice. That'll probably be it for the day. So thank you for joining us in the day in the life of a tropical fish shop that is closing. Join me tomorrow and we will do some more stuff, I guess. Hip hip hooray!